Hey guys, this is I'm gonna do a survival kit review of my survival backpack. This is a field line backpack that I got from my Cabela's, my local Cabela's. So yeah, let's just jump right in, not waste any time. Start with the outside. On the top, I've got a carabiner, so I can just hang it from a tree because I got food in here, so I can tie my rope tie it up into a tree so nothing can get to it. On the shoulder straps, I've got a whistle. It is really loud, so you're gonna cover your ears when you do that. And on this side, I've got a compass. Yeah, and then I got some pace tracker beads. I just tied paracord and put some beads on it. And this is up here just to hold the beads up. It's not the best thing to have, you don't need it. It's just to tell how far you've been. The orange one is 1/10 of a mile, and these ones are each a mile. So, yep. And then right here, I've got my Buck Max Light knife. It's got a rubber handle with a hole in it so I can put paracord in it. I should, I think it's a 4-inch blade with a 5-inch handle. It's all no serrated, and I have practiced throwing this, so I can throw this too if I need to. And you can just tie this to a stick by that hole right there and make a spear. It's a really good knife. I've cut down pretty good sized trees with it. You know, just hit the back part with a stick and it'll go right through. Then right here I've got some paracord lanyards on it just for easy access and because I just wanted to do that. Then right here I've got a military knife sharpener that I got from a military surplus store. Hold on, let me get this open. Here it is. There's a square one. It works pretty good, you know. So I just have that in there on the zipper. Just I don't know why it goes on there, so it works. And then that's it for the outside. I've got a little pocket right here so I can put stuff in, but there's currently nothing in there. So let's get into the first pouch. As you can see, it's packed full of stuff. It has a really good, everything has a purpose. I don't just put stuff in there just because. First, I've got this Gerber knife. It has a rubber handle and then a really good blade. It's just a backup. It's really sturdy. It's a backup for my buck knife. And it has just this locking right there. It's a great blade. Then I've got a figure 8 with a couple carabiners around it. And this will go with the rope I have in my pack so I can rappel down a cliff if I need to get to a stream or a river that's down below me or something. So I just have that in there. Then I have matches. There's a lot in there. And I think there's a striker in there too. I'm not sure. But I do have more matches and strikers in this pouch. Right here I've got a where's the button? There it is. It's a flashlight. It's really bright at close distances. And there's this green light on it. It'll also do that. So I can stick it into the ground next to my camp if I need to leave so I can find it. Then it also blinks. And there's also a whistle on it right there. It's alright. Right in here is a tin can for cooking or boiling water. I will eventually get a, oops, I'm gonna eventually get a actual pot, camping pot, that's bigger. So yeah, and I'll replace that with this. Replace this with that. On here I've got a face guard. It just looks like that. You put it over your face. Here, let me show you. Let me put it on so I can show you real quick. You can put it over your face like that, so if you're in a sandstorm or something, because I live out here in Arizona where there's a lot of desert, so I could get caught in a sandstorm, or it's cotton, so I can use it as a fire starter, make a, can't think of the word, whatever, you cook it, so I can just use this as a tinder, you know, so that's a good thing to have. What else I got in here is, I got some Kool-Aid drink mix. Got a couple of those packs, just so I can flavor it. So, yeah. It's a good thing to have out in the desert, out in any survival situation. This is my Tinder, bag. It's got foil on it, so that's just to keep it off the wet ground if I need to. There's paper, fire sticks, cotton. That's pretty much it inside of this one. So, great stuff to have. Always need tinder. Nails. I duct taped them to keep them from poking anything. Nails are a great thing to have as like stakes. So, to stake the tarp down. I don't have the tarp in here because I just forgot to put it in for this video. But I do have a tarp out in the garage that I would put in this bag, so I can just stake this down through the holes. Then I've got chem light. Pretty self-explanatory. Got another one. Then I've got my food pack. It's got noodles, oatmeal, drink mix, Jolly Ranchers. Yep, so that's, you always need food out there. So. Matches in a film case, waterproofed. I've got this knife with paracord wrapped around the handle because it was a metal handle, so, and it's in a sheath. So, yep. Survival saw. I got my fire kit that goes along with the tinder right there. There's matches, lighters, more matches, fire sticks. It's all in a bag, so it keeps it waterproof. Don't want anything getting wet. I got a fork, spoon, knife, and straw. I can use the straw to get water out of small areas, and I can just, everything else is explanatory, self-explanatory. Snare wire. I got a small pocket survival kit, so if I need to leave camp, I can just keep this pack there and just take this. I got paracord, more paracord. Another one, so if I have another person with me. Got an MRE spoon. Then I got some dental floss around a carabiner. Use that as fishing line. Jolly Rancher, but that came out of the food pack. Gerber multi-tool. It's a great tool. You're always gonna need this out there. It's just a great thing to have, you know, so. What else? Personal hygiene. Toothbrush, toilet paper, soap, and a washcloth. I haven't had time to put toothpaste in, but I'll get a small tube of that. So, I'm going to stop this video before I run out of time, so get back on part 2.